everyone. So today, um, today I'm going back to my lines theory. Right, going back to my lines theory. The live stream I had a while back about how we are only lines and the habits that we have in our lives controls what lines makes connections to which line depending on the action and how many times you did that action. The action that you do is just a line, and the line could go in different parts or create different connections to other lines depending on the action and how many times you did it. Okay, so this is a continuation of that lines live stream I had. Alright, so I made another discovery that this theory is correct. This theory is somewhat, it has somewhat depth to it. So I made the continuation of doing more research into it, my own research, and I've come to the realization that all of us are essentially the same. All of us are essentially the same. We are born into a life, and through what we are exposed to, we choose different lines, different paths to take. Through exposure, through whatever comes next, we continue upon the line because we have no choice but to do so. And depending on the line that we choose, it doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. We still have to move forward through the passage of the grand nothingness that encompasses our lives. If we have the left, well, it don't really matter either way. These three are true. So different paths we take has different outcomes, and depending on what you've been exposed to at a young age, it has different outcomes. In any of us, this is why crime is just also a common thing, because of the music and the environment certain individuals grow up in these days, and certain drugs. So it's not impossible to be a person that you never saw yourself becoming. It's not impossible, it's very possible, and you just have to be exposed to those types of lines, and eventually it will connect closer and closer depending on how much cycles and repetitions you have in that area. Okay, so we are all the same. Alright, so I wanted to continue the research here. So I'm going to be watching a couple videos, any videos actually, music, a lot of music. Right, and I'm going to be drawing the connection you know, going to be drawing the connection with all of these medias, right? These different medias. Alright, so that will be enough. That is about a whole hour of media right on top there alone. So yeah, let we begin. Let's begin. This is research number 1. This is research number 1. Research number 1. Alright. And then we'll get to the juicy stuff in the next live stream. So this will be the juicy stuff here. I'll have to create a new Chrome page to save those in. Oh my god.
This?
Okay, so that just happened. Okay, so alright,